Holy wow. Oh my goodness. The biggest blockchain game in the world right now was just banned off of Twitter, and we have no idea why. We don't know if there's some malicious actor that is trying to destroy blockchain gaming before it can blossom, or if it was just a mistake by Twitter. But one thing we do know is that these tech companies have way too much power to just silence anyone off of the internet. So yeah, we're gonna be getting into this ban. We're gonna be looking at the game that got banned, and hopefully you guys are ready. Grab some popcorn because this kind of stuff does not happen every day. On-chain gaming. So the game that was banned is Axie Infinity. It has the most daily, weekly, and monthly active players out of any blockchain game. It also has some of the most market participation out of any blockchain game. Over 10 million US dollars are traded in Axie Infinity every single month. And I ran a poll on my own YouTube channel, just looking at my subscribers, and almost 60% of them say that Axie Infinity is their favorite blockchain game right now. And I know blockchain gaming is brand new, it's barely blossoming, and the biggest blockchain games really aren't that big yet. But why was Axie Infinity banned off of Twitter? Let's look at their Twitter account right here. Axie Infinity account suspended. Twitter suspends accounts which violate the Twitter rules. What rules was Axie Infinity violating? No one knows. This account had tens of thousands of followers and tons of interaction, and I've been following them for a long time, and they don't tweet out anything except great content about Axie Infinity. Also, Jiho, one of the co-founders of Axie Infinity, was also banned off of Twitter. And this is where it just starts getting crazy, because I was literally talking to Jiho. We were DMing each other on Twitter when his account got banned. Our conversation just got completely deleted. It was removed, non-existent. I couldn't even find it anymore. So in order to find the answers, I went to look at the other co-founder, another co-founder of Axie Infinity, and he wasn't banned. If we look here, the chief operating officer of Axie Infinity, he's still on Twitter, and it's just fine. And he actually tweeted, WTF, why did the Axie Infinity Twitter account get suspended? Hashtag free Axie Infinity at Jack. And yeah, Jack Dorsey, why is Twitter banning the biggest, hottest, up-and-coming blockchain games? Is someone trying to like shut down player ownership? Is Activision out here like, we need to make sure that all items are always bought from us. The players can't sell anything to each other. Shut down blockchain games. We need no real ownership. I hope that's not what's happening. So yeah, this whole situation reminded me of this article that I recently saw, because Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter, was recently testifying before Congress, and even he admitted that these tech companies, that Twitter has way too much power to silence people off of the internet. This article reads, Twitter's Jack Dorsey admits internet companies have too much power and praises Bitcoin as a model to change that. So he's out here saying that. I agree with that. We need to decentralize these things so that like one person doesn't have the power to just destroy the voice of someone else. That's not the way it should work. So decentralizing Twitter is the way to go. But he's out here saying this to Congress while his company is just banning these up and coming companies. I mean, Axie is gonna be fine. Axie has other platforms that it can still communicate to its player base with. The game is still operating fine. Like, this is not gonna kill Axie Infinity, but think about other up and coming companies that could completely be killed by getting silenced off of social media. It's just absolutely crazy. So I turned to Axie Infinity's Discord. I was like, okay, if they're banned off of Twitter, I can't hear why from their Twitter, obviously. So let's go to their Discord to figure out what in the heck is going on. So I looked on their announcements, and at 5:47 a.m. they said, our Twitter account is currently suspended for for unknown reasons. We have applied to get the suspension removed and hope it will be resolved as soon as possible. Hashtag free Axie Infinity. So Axie is trying to get their Twitter account back, at least get some answers on why the world's biggest blockchain game right now was just banned off of Twitter. But so far there are none. So then a little bit later, actually this morning, just a little bit ago, Jiho, whose account was also banned on Twitter, shared a tweet from the Sky Mavis team, which is the company behind Axie Infinity. And they said, quote, "We believe that a malicious actors mass reported both Axie Infinity and Jiho_Axie in an attempt to try and hurt our community. We will never succumb to these kinds of terrorist attacks against our beloved nations." So that is what Axie Infinity currently believes, that some malicious actor was actively trying to get Axie Infinity banned off of Twitter. So, I mean, we can only speculate who it might be. If I'm thinking who blockchain gaming is gonna hurt, I mean, there's so many traditional gaming companies that just are not ready for the wave that is about to take place. Players realizing, wait, I want real ownership. What you're selling me right now is an infinite thing that has no value. I'm moving on to blockchain gaming. That's a big threat for all gaming companies. That said, I don't think Axie is a big enough threat to them yet that they would actively try to go out and like take out Axie, but who knows? Who knows? I am sure that there's people out there that want Axie to go away, but we're going to make sure that Axie sticks around. I'm definitely gonna continue supporting them. Hopefully we find out what this whole thing is about, and hopefully Axie Infinity can get their Twitter account back up. I'm curious to know in the comments, guys, let me know, what do you think is behind this? Who do you think is behind this? Do you think Axie is going to get their Twitter account back? Let me know. And if you want to stay up to date with this situation and with all blockchain gaming content, then remember to hit subscribe and click that bell icon so that you'll be notified when I post the next video. So yeah, guys, until next time, leave a big thumbs up as that will help out this video on the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate it. Have fun roaming the metaverse,